Yep. There it is. All bolted down. Van's got solar now. Pretty cool. So this took me about 45 minutes to mount. Very simple. 2 wires. Oh, sorry. 2 wires. 2 positive negative battery. To controller. Those same 2 wires right there on the bottom, they go up to the controller. Solar wires go to that side of the controller. And then you have an accessories over here if you need to power anything else. So it's sunny, it's clear. It's about 60 degrees outside. So that's what we're getting. And from the battery, you connect your accessories. So the only thing that I'm going to power is this 1500 watt inverter. Which right now is holding at 13.8. 13.0, 12.9. It'll go down because these things have a capacitor inside, and it takes a little bit of juice for it to charge up, and then later on it'll go back up. Actually, it's going down a little bit because I have that light bulb on and the TV's on. Let me turn that off. Well, TV is on. I might take that light bulb off because it said it pulls 10 watts, but I'm thinking it's pulling way more than that. Becky! My dog going crazy. Hard to see, but 13.1. Let's see how far it goes up in a few minutes. Got my little sink. I did a video on that the other day. And we're almost there. We're almost there. Literally, this solar stuff is so easy. I was kind of scared of it. I don't know why. And I'm an auto mechanic. I'm not an electrician by any means. But you know, this was pretty simple. And I still got to clean the wires up. I'm going to clean up a little bit. But please always use a fuse. No, at least a 30 amp fuse. Because if something happens, you want that to blow and not your vehicle. Oh, obviously with this, I'm powering another inverter here. A little 300 watt for front cabin. I can also use it for anything back here. If I need more oomph, there it is. But it's very easy, man. It's very easy. We're pulling in right now 13.8 coming into the battery. So this solar system, it came really well packaged. It now we're getting 13.8. That's great. It came really well packaged. I'm surprised. It is an eBay thing. All the bolts are provided. So first what you're going to do is pick where you want your controller. I picked mine to go here because I can access it from this barn door. It's right here. Or while I'm driving, or mainly when I'm driving or doing something over here in the kitchen, I can just look over and you know, see what it's doing. So yeah, I picked that spot. Pick a spot that you can kind of monitor, you know, what's going on. After you pick your spot for the controller, you're just going to run your solar wires, put your solar panel accordingly. Obviously, I wanted the shortest distance from the controller to the solar panel, just because in my mind I'd say, you know, it's gonna be stronger. You know, the less wire, the less you know, it's kind of like breathing through a straw. The bigger the straw, the better you can breathe. You know, kind of in my mind. I don't know if it's true or not, but so you know, I wanted to keep those wires from the solar panel to the controller short, and relatively short from the controller to the battery, which is what, maybe I would say 4 feet of wire, 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say 5 feet of wire. So that's not too bad. But yeah. And then other than that, hook up your battery. Now obviously I don't have a deep cycle battery, I don't have a AGM, I don't have a lead acid, I don't have Battleborns. I just had this. That's what it was, sitting in my garage. I knew the battery was good. That's the date on the battery, so it's buried, well, about a year old. And that's what I'm going to use for testing. So far so good. Last night I turned on the TV for about an hour, and that battery was able to keep that thing going with no issue. I could have used this inverter, which is a lot smaller, but that inverter will power the light and the TV with no problem. That TV, as I said before, it is 1 or 2 watts at the most, so it's really good. That's why it's staying. It's small, but hey, and that's about it, man. So pick your controller, your solar panel location, controller, and then hook up to the battery, and pretty much that's it. It's very simple. Now, you know, depending on what your power needs are, like for example, this 1500 watt inverter, I wanted to have the wires as short as possible. Keep your wiring short. I mean, if you can. You don't, you know, if you have a big RV and you have 30 foot, you're 30 foot away, the panel is 30 foot away from the controller, and the battery is another 30 foot, you know, that's not going to be ideal. You're not probably going to be happy with the numbers as far as solar charging going in and whatever you can pull out. That's not going to be an ideal scenario. But there it is. Y'all take care. Have any questions or whatever, let me know.